Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. My name is HYEKYOng and this is JORDI. We're the lifetime Travelmates, a couple who loves to travel. On our last episode, we arrived at one of the most popular honeymoon destinations in India, Kodaikanal. During the first 2 days, the weather was really bad. It was foggy and rainy, but still we really enjoyed the cool climate of 2,000 meters high. On our third day, finally the sky was showing some blue colors, and it was the perfect time to stroll along the hidden alleys of Kodaikanal and meet some of its locals. And at the end, we saw some magical landscape. On today's episode, we're going on a hiking trip to Dolphin's Nose. Situated at a distance of 8 kilometers from the centers of Kodaikanal, the Dolphin's Nose is said to provide the scenic landscape of the surrounding mountainous area. Regardless of our hopes and dreams, the hiking turned out to be a little bit challenging. Stay tuned to check our adventurous hiking through the magical forest of Kodaikanal. We're on our way to Dolphin's Nose. It's one of the viewpoints here in Kodaikanal. It's kind of raining. It's not heavy rain, but I don't think it's a good idea to do hiking if it's even slightly raining because it gets quite slippery.
Oh shit. That's very slippery, yeah.
So we don't know, we're just waiting until the rain stops. After a few minutes of waiting, the rain stopped. So we continued our journey to the Dolphin's Nose. Coincidentally, we ran into Victor, a French guy who we met when we were traveling in Madurai a few days before. So he joined us for the hiking. So on the way to the Dolphin's Nose, we came across this waterfall. It's quite beautiful. There are some local people enjoying. They actually went inside the water, enjoying their time with family and friends. We arrived at the entrance. The first 30 minutes were tough since we had to go down the steep rocky hill. It rained a lot before, so it was very slippery. There was a mountain viewpoint on the way to the Dolphin's Nose, but we didn't see anything from there. And from that point, it became much foggier. It was a truly incredible experience to hike through the forest in fog. It all created this mysterious and magical atmosphere.
Smell eucalyptus, no?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. It should be.
Oh, it's my mind.
Wow. Hello.
Really? Oh my god. I'm scared.
Oh shit.
Scared.
That's very slippery, yeah.
What can I do?
That was not the only obstacle we had. On the way there was a small waterfall and we had to cross the water to continue. And then after a few more minutes of walking through the forest, we finally arrived at the Dolphin's Nose, the viewpoint. Wait a minute, why is it called Dolphin's Nose? Let's take a look at this image. The viewpoint is actually this flat rock jutting out of the mountain. People say that it looks like the nose of a dolphin. That's how it got its name. So we arrived at this viewpoint. And we only see the fog. But it was a nice hiking. At that point, it was already 4 p.m. So we speeded up going back to the starting point before it got dark.
Hey, what the hell? Hey, someone? Muddy.
We finished the hiking part, but still we had to walk a few kilometers to get back to the downtown area. For dinner, we went to a Tibetan restaurant and had some momos and a warm soup. Everything was delightful, especially after the challenging hiking that made us so hungry. When we finished the dinner, it was already dark outside and there was no walking path along the road. It was quite scary to walk at night with all the big trucks, motorbikes, and cars passing right next to us. Crossing the street was the hardest part. Sometimes we had to wait for long to find the right moment. Today we are leaving Kodaikanal. The stay was very nice. I mean, the weather was cold and it was raining most of the time, but it was a nice break from the hot weather in India. But the only problem is that since it rained a lot, everything is wet. My bag is wet, my socks are wet, all my clothes are wet. It kind of sucks. We moved to other place, we still don't know where to go. We're gonna just go to the bus station and check our time schedules and stuff. Hopefully we go to somewhere and the weather will be sunnier than here. Yeah, Jordi's laughing. Yeah, I understand that. Wish us good luck.
We have to walk, 20-25 minutes to the bus station. They said, the guy at the reception said that the weather is not bad anymore. It was just a few days and now it's getting better. It's sunny, it's the blue, you can see blue sky, no fog. Maybe we should stay here longer. But no, I think it's time to move to some other place.
Why now? Why now? It's good weather like this. We are so frustrated.
The day we leave, it's the best weather we get.
Well, but it's better than like raining when we're like carrying all the backpacks and stuff. So.
Stronger. Sorry. And onion dosa. Hello. We're waiting for our bus and we're gonna have a nice breakfast.
After the breakfast, we visited the Cockers Walk one last time to check the view from there.
After 2 times in a row coming here to the Cockers Walk, where you are supposed to get good views of Kodaikanal, it was cloudy, it was foggy for 2 days, it was rainy, so we came a second time. And finally, today that we are leaving, it's sunny, the sky is clear, and we get not amazing views, but yeah, quite better views than the previous days. And today we are leaving.
Okay, look.
It was a nice last memory of Kodaikanal, and we walked back to the bus station to go to our next destination.
So in the middle of the road, we just stopped.
So that waterfall there is the red tail. Hello.